We left off 37. So he said, Zerus, the virtue of vigilance is sumeira. You have to be careful not to do the wrong thing. That vigilance. So that's Torah Mevilul Dei Zerus. How does one have the sensitivity to appreciate something's wrong? You study Torah. Then you appreciate it, and because you appreciate how wrong it is, therefore you remove yourself from it. Zerisus is what? That's Asay Tov. You have to be motivated to do good. Now a person has to understand what's good, what's bad. So now that you understand what's good, so now you have to actualize it. How do you actualize it? You have to be motivated. So that you need what? You need zeal. You need alacrity for that. So he says, we're in second paragraph, page 37, in the middle. Just as the evil inclination, through his machinations, tries to cast the person into the traps of sin, identically, he tries to deny the person the ability to fulfill the mitzvahs, and he removes and he destroys them. If a person slackens and he's lazy and he doesn't strengthen himself to pursue the mitzvahs, lismoch v'hem, yishor nor v'reik mehem b'varik, who remain totally empty and devoid of them, without a question. Unless you take the initiative you have to decide, you have to take initiative. Without initiative, it's not going to happen. Most people, they go to shul. Why do they go to shul? A person that goes to shul, why does he go to shul? Because he's such an Ovid Hashem. He enjoys going to shul. He has to have a reason. So, very often it could be habit. You know, he's been going to shul since his bar mitzvah, or since he's a child. He does it every day. It's by rote. But other people, let's say, they don't go to shul during the week. Shabbos, they go to shul. Why do they go to shul on Shabbos? Right? They could have gone to an early minyan. One a day. It's not that important to them. So why Shabbos? Shabbos is more important. Why is Shabbos more important? Because you have additional attractions. Meet people. You have a chazan. It's okay. But you need those other incentives to get the person to shul. Otherwise, he's not coming to shul. The kiddush. Right? The guy you haven't spoken to all week, you want to speak to. So you need incentives. So it's not the mitzvah itself. So it's interesting. The Acharei gets you to shul, but simultaneously he undermines whatever you do there. You talk during davening, whatever it is, you do certain things which, even if though you're doing the mitzvah, it minimizes the mitzvah. Unless you take initiative to do it right, it doesn't happen by itself. There can be always something that's going to diminish whatever you're doing. Reb Chaim Voloshin writes in Nefesh HaChaim that the Gemara says that gaiva, arrogance, insolence, is Hashem cannot tolerate it. Okay? Let's say a person does a mitzvah with a proper intent, L'shem Shamayim, and after he finishes the mitzvah, so the mitzvah was done correctly, he prides himself what he did. Even afterwards, it's already, it diminishes the mitzvah. Even afterwards.
Even if he doesn't tell anybody. Even if he keeps
So yourself, you pride yourself. I'm not saying there's difference. You say, you feel fortunate, that's not priding yourself. You feel you're a better person than most, because that's the pride we're talking about. That itself is a diminishment of, although the mitzvah was done with purity of mind and heart when you did it. There was no ulterior motive other than doing it for the right reason. So how easily could something be tainted? Doesn't say you don't get, one doesn't receive schar, you receive reward. But what is this? The Yetzirah doesn't let you go. I mean, literally. Even if you do it right, even after post facto, somehow he tries to pull the rug from under you.
So no matter even if he did it, let's say 2 years ago, he did it right, and he wasn't thinking about it. Then he remembers and he says, "Oh, that was very recommended." And the kindness stuff, then it goes back.
Comes off the top.
Everything in life is cumulative. You did a mitzvah once, you know. But now that it's accumulated, now you start priding yourself. So yeah, you pride yourself on your whole record. So that's usually the way it is. Correct. That you said the Rosh Hashanah says that if you do a mitzvah and you make it public knowledge, to pride yourself, you know, or to quantify yourself, who you are, for acknowledgement, you lose most of the schar. But if you do it as encouragement for others to be motivated to emulate your behavior, then just to the contrary, it enhances the mitzvah.
I just incorporating like people like write their name on a Gemara or something like that. And you have it all over the place. It's not just limited to art school. It's like going over the shul.
Well, the person could be puts it there for, he wants to memorialize a person. Right? Put your name on a building. Right? What's the value? You want to memorialize the board about if the person's alive. Some people do it for their own glory. You're right, it's not. If they want to get the name, they're not giving the money to support the institution. You have to give them something. Why? Okay? So not everybody's holding that special level. He needs the incentive. That's the incentive. Is it perfect? It's not perfect. Does he get reward? He'll get reward.
That's good.
To be continued.